ProAct is a service learning organization dedicated to connecting youth to organizations, faith groups, and schools to get them involved in active community service. And what that does is we expose them to different types of service activity that will increase their confidence, give them a sense of humility, and provide them with a good sense of integrity as well.
ProAct is an asset to this community because I really feel as if Darren Slack has found a niche that needs to be filled. And so we're real excited about ProAct because we've been working with these high school kids and these middle school kids. There's no place that convenes them on a regular basis like ProAct does. What I really appreciate about ProAct is they start with the parents. They say to the parents, this is what the program looks like, these are the expectations, and this is what we're going to need from your young people. And so, by working with the parents, they have the ownership right away rather than relying on the young people to try to convince their parents to allow them to do it. Instead, the parents want to have their kids participate.
I first heard about ProAct Saturday morning during a football game of my youngest son, Skylar. Miss Kayla Slack had a table taking up 4 parking spaces that I usually park in. And her flags were waving, papers were flying, and I read that it was a community service project. This is perfect timing. We're going to sign you up. You need to do some community service so you can learn to talk on your feet and meet new people. And from there, it just took off.
I heard about ProAct from these 3 people who came to my door were actually my next door neighbors. They told me I should join them on Saturdays, and I went to the program, you know, I decided it was for me.
I heard about ProAct at my church from a group of friends, and I sounded interested. They were talking about the meeting that they had went to, and they said it was just talking about like basically doing community service and helping out. And I said it sounded like fun, so I called the number and got involved in it.
I heard about ProAct through Darren Slack, the founder of ProAct. He asked me if I was interested in joining a program where every Saturday morning I do community service. And I go with them and we do community service and we meet with people. So I was very interested and I joined.
What inspired me to begin this organization was that when I was growing up, I had struggled with a bad stutter, and I continue to struggle with it to this day. And that caused me to have very low self-esteem. And it wasn't until I went on my first mission trip that I found confidence in myself. I realized that just by giving back to others, I could find myself and feel more whole and complete. And so I wanted to, and I thought to myself, so what if I had this opportunity at a younger age? How would my life have been different today? And once I had that thought in my mind, I embarked on this mission to found something that will give youth that exposure to service work, that will fill them up and help them grow and be active leaders in their communities, like I have learned.
You know, ProAct has affected my life. Really, it's better me just wanting to, you know, go out, do community service, go out and do the things that we do, just knowing that I'm doing good. just becoming a better person.
It's affected my life as a whole to not take things for granted and be grateful.
ProAct affected my life because I struggled with poverty myself, and joining ProAct, I got the opportunity to give back to other people and really show compassion for the people who experience what I experienced.
What I really appreciate doing service shoulder to shoulder with young people in ProAct, it shows me that we have a lot to be hopeful for the future.
There have been tremendous changes in Trajan since the very beginning of his service with ProAct. He can now speak on his feet and answer questions from anyone, whether it be someone he knows and is very familiar with, to a perfect stranger who's walking up to him, asking him for directions. He walks now with his shoulders back and his head up. He's confident with a smile. He sticks that hand out to greet anyone with a firm handshake. Before, he was very shy, would not meet people easily. He was an observer, so he would watch and then he would engage. Since he's begun his time with ProAct, he now will just jump in and ask, where can I help? How can I be a support to whatever activity is happening in front of him?
The greatest benefit of this program is that our youth can be exposed to new things that they had never had the opportunity to be exposed to before. And that's to new people, new organizations, a new way out of their neighborhoods. Some people, or some of our youth, are so confined to where they live that they don't know what else is out there. And so through our program, we make it as convenient as possible for parents and the students to get involved in giving back to their community. And we pick them up, we provide lunches on Saturdays, and we create an environment where it's non-judgmental and our youth have fun in whatever they do.
Other than community service, this program has offered him the chance to visit another college campus. He had the opportunity to go to Wabash College, which he thoroughly enjoyed, and had an experience of attending a football game with friends outside of parents and supervision of mom. He also had a chance to travel to Indiana University as well, which allowed a second university experience. He is planning to attend college. It's not an option for him, so this is broadening his scope of selection. So I'm so grateful for that, and I think other parents would be as well.
The plans I have for the future of ProAct, the vision is big. My ultimate goal is to be the hub for community service work in the city of Indianapolis, Indiana. I want people, when they think, oh, how can I give back to my community? I want them to think of ProAct. Oh, well, I'll just go to ProAct to get a service opportunity, because they always have something going on every weekend. And I want our name, ProAct's name, to be on the mouths of everyone who just wants to do something good for their community. And I also want ProAct to be a staple in every school, in every neighborhood in the city.
I believe students and youth should join this program because it gives them a positive outlet, and it's a great opportunity to do something positive in their communities and experience new things.
Other parents should involve their children to teach them that there are people that need extra help, and to teach character as well as empathy, to care about our neighbors. Without teaching them that, they'll just continue to take care of only themselves. It's time that we take care of each other and make sure that we can teach one another how to do things differently, so that that next person can teach another and we all can be successful.
We offer many opportunities for people to come get involved with ProAct. One way is to come join us on our Service Saturday events and just do service with our youth. We invite adults to come work alongside our youth to bridge that gap between generations and to help mentor our youth. Another way, if your time does not allow, is to make a financial contribution to help support our program. We are doing great things in the community and we need your help. For more information, you can visit our website at www.proactcp.org.